Hi, I'm Trisha and I'm with A1 Pet Emporium. Today I have Aundra Hedges with Stella and Chewy's with me today, and we're talking about a little bit about their dog kibble and also fresh made. And so we're really excited about talking about fresh made because that's kind of like everybody's seeing this new refrigerated product being sold nowadays. A lot of it, you order online. So we just kind of want to show you that to get a very comparable or even better product, you don't have to go online. We have it in our store and we want to talk to you about it today. With Stella and Chewy's, it's called Fresh Made, and they come in these little frozen packets. They're really easy. They come currently, we carry 4 different varieties, but they do come in a variety of 7. Okay, so we will be bringing on the other 3 flavors shortly, but we do currently have 4. We carry the Chicka-Licka, which we'll go in a little bit more detail about, the Beefy-licious, and then this is Gobbling Good, and then the last one we got here is Meat-a-Palooza, and that's what we got open, so we'll show you a little bit more about that in just a moment. So Aundra, you want to kind of tell us about a little bit of quick about Stella and Chewy, and then kind of a little more about what Fresh Made is.
Sure. So what we're trying to do today is help you understand how important it is to add some fresh foods into your dog's diet. And so we thought we should do a little bit about Fresh Made. There's so much going on in the media about, hey, you should feed your dog fresh food.
Right.
And do you really know what the ingredients are? Do they tell you what those ingredients are? Or are they just flowering up with those ingredients?
Yeah, I was say, they've never really talked about what ingredients are. Now, I've never actually gone on to their website to see what information they have on there.
None.
But yeah,
so it just doesn't break it down like you see in the stores.
Okay.
So when you go into a pet store like you and you're at A1 Pet Emporium, go look at the ingredients. You can actually see what all the ingredients are, what the percentages are. You are going to get that information. The other thing that they do that drives me insane is they say that they're formulating it especially for your dog. There are kibble brands out there that says, oh, I've got formulation for your dog, but if you go and read those ingredients, they're all the same.
Yeah, they are all the same.
They may be.
Yeah. You are correct. Okay, one of the really neat things about Fresh Made is that they do have a frequent buyer program. So when you buy it through one of our stores, then we keep track of it for you. It's nothing hard you have to do on your end at all. Just buy it, we keep track of it. But you buy 12 and your 13th is free. They do come in 1 little pound frozen like cubes, but they're really easy to thaw out. As you can see, this has been thawed out.
Still a little frozen. So
yeah, it's still
normally it would look a little different.
But it's very, very, very easy when you thaw it out and very easy to feed. So why don't you tell us a little bit, Aundra, about what's in the Fresh Made and kind of some different ways you can use it if you don't want to feed it full time.
All right. So the one thing I would tell you is that what you're going to see is that this has meat. So it's just fresh meat with some fruits and veggies. Veggies, and then you're going to have bone broth in there.
Oh, okay.
So that's the reason when you look at these packages, you're going to see that there's moisture in there.
Right.
That's because that's that bone broth.
Okay.
But you do see the veggies in there. And so I haven't had one dog turn this away. It is so palatable because it is, and I don't know if you all understand what gently cooked means, but what they do is they sous vide it. So if you understand sous vide, you're all with me. But the ones who don't, they actually put it in water and they heat it up to a certain temperature so that it is gently cooked. It's not taking the nutrients out like you do when you really cook food.
Right.
And those people who go and try to cook food for their animals, let's take that stress away. Let's take that extra cost away.
Agreed.
Because this is so value driven, but you're getting quality with it.
Correct.
Quality is so important to understand where the sourcing is coming from, that you have your higher quality, that the meat is a higher quality, and then these are organics with the veggies.
Well, that's pretty awesome. So let me ask you, Aundra, is this something that can they eat this as just a full-fledged meal?
They can do it as a full meal. They can do it as something they can add into fresh. So many years of being in the food business, the dog food business, one thing I've always been trying to help people learn is how to add moisture into their diet.
Okay.
And because kibble is harder on their digestive system, when you get to Stella and Chewy's, understand that this is baked food. It is not a heavier processed food.
Okay.
So a lot of times, and I think people don't realize, is that the more processed a food is, it may be a better price. Actually, ours is right in line with everything else, but people look so much at value, but they forget about how important it is on how it's made, what the ingredients are,
How
all those type of
digestible
things.
it is.
How digestible it is. So when you get baked food, it actually breaks down much faster and easier on their system than a normal extruded type of kibble. So that's one thing I wanted just to explain gently, and then also that it's got freeze-dried, it's got freeze-dried on top of it. And then we also do it with freeze-dried little meal mixers in there. But what I was going to tell you is that what you can do is take that kibble, and then I'm going to come around.
Okay. Yeah, perfect.
And then what I always do is then you can just put, it doesn't have to be a lot, but maybe a couple of spoonfuls
Oh, that's a great idea.
into it.
Great
So
idea.
you're giving freshness. It's easier on their system. It helps with skin and coat. It helps with all kinds of things when it comes to the gut. And then the last fun thing to do, because I really love bone broth, and I always talk about bone broth, and helps with their gut. It helps with sealing and healing the stomach. It helps with allergies. It helps with inflammation. Helps with hip and joints because it's collagen, and collagen is a glue, and that's why it has so many benefits. So what I would do is, and I keep turning this off now, shake it. And then just pour a little bit through there. And now they're going to have an amazing meal, and they're getting so many benefits.
Oh, that's
Remember,
amazing.
the reason these stores are here is to help you learn about how to do how to have your dog have a longer life of living. So that's all we're trying to do is help you learn. Find out that you can buy these in the store that's close to you without having to have it shipped, having to worry whether it's going to be thawed out. All these variables that happens when you have things shipped when you're dealing with fresh foods.
Well, and the other nice thing too is that if for any reason you should have a problem, like let's say you buy the Chick-a-Licka and you get home and that Chick-a-Licka, your dog just is like, nope, I'm not doing the Chick-a-Licka, but I'll sure do that Beefalicious. Yeah. So, return the Chick-a-Licka. We'll give you credit for a Beefalicious.
100% guaranteed.
So, yeah. So,
and then
how many mail order places can you do that with?
Right. Well, and the other thing is you've got a face.
That's right. We're here to help you. We're here to make sure that we find the best thing that's for your pet. We want your pet to live the healthiest, longest life possible. So come see us. We'd love to show you Stella and Chewy's fresh made or whatever else we have in the store that can help you.
Oh, and so this is buy 12, get one free. So you can do the percentages to realize how much you can save.
Correct.
And then the kibble is actually buy 6, get one free.
Well, Aundra, we really appreciate you taking the time and coming and
appreciate
educating us on Stella and Chewy's products. And
when you're passionate about your animals and you love them, all we want to do is share.
Thank you. We really appreciate that.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in today.